As the morning sun rises, homes are filled with the scent of fresh flowers and incense. The joyous occasion of Sri Rama Navami has arrived. Families prepare for the festival by cleaning their homes, decorating with mango leaves, and getting ready for prayers. In the kitchen, fresh ingredients are arranged for making vadpappu and pankam, the simple yet divine offerings for the festival. Vadpappu, a light lentil salad, and pankam, a refreshing jaggeri drink, are made with love and devotion. First, the moong dal is washed and soaked in fresh water. As the lentils absorb water, they soften, becoming perfect for the light and flavorful vadpappu. After soaking, the lentils are drained and mixed with finely chopped green chilies, raw mango, coconut, and fresh coriander. The vibrant colors and fresh aroma bring the dish to life. Next, it's time to prepare pankam, a naturally sweet and spiced drink. Jaggeri is dissolved in cool water, slowly turning the liquid into a golden-hued nectar. To enhance the flavor, freshly grated ginger, crushed black pepper, cardamom, and a pinch of salt are added. Each ingredient blends together, creating a perfect balance of sweetness and spice. Purnalu, also known as burelu, is a beloved South Indian sweet made during festivals and special occasions. These golden, crispy dumplings with a soft, sweet filling are a true delight. Let's learn how to make them. The heart of Purnalu is its delicious stuffing. We cook chana dal until soft, then mix it with jaggeri, cardamom, and grated coconut to create a rich, sweet filling. To get the perfect crispy coating, we prepare a smooth batter using rice flour and urad dal flour. The batter should be thick enough to coat the sweet filling evenly. Once the mixture is smooth and flavorful, we roll it into small, round balls that will become the sweet core of our Purnalu. Once perfectly fried, we place them on a banana leaf, letting them cool slightly before serving. The aroma fills the air, making everyone eager to taste. Purnalu is best enjoyed with loved ones. As the family gathers, they take a bite, savoring the crispy outside and the sweet, soft filling inside. Lemon rice, also known as lemon rice, is a simple yet flavorful South Indian dish. With its bright yellow color and tangy taste, it's a festive favorite and a comfort food for many. Let's learn how to make this delicious dish. We begin by cooking rice until it is fluffy and separate. Leftover rice also works well for this dish, making it a perfect quick meal. The secret to flavorful lemon rice is the tempering. We heat oil and add mustard seeds, curry leaves, dried red chilies, and crunchy peanuts. Next, we add green chilies, turmeric for the beautiful yellow color, and fresh lemon juice for a tangy twist. The cooked rice is now gently mixed with the tempering, absorbing all the flavors and turning a beautiful yellow. To enhance the taste, we garnish with fresh coriander leaves and a handful of grated coconut. Lemon rice is now ready to be served. With the dishes ready, vadpappu, pankam, purnalu and lemon rice are placed in small banana leaf bowls, making them ready for offering to Lord Rama before being shared with family and friends. The family gathers at the home temple, placing the offerings before the beautifully decorated idol of Lord Rama. Devotional songs fill the air, and prayers are said with folded hands and grateful hearts. The sun rises, filling the sky with golden hues as the auspicious day of Sri Rama Navami begins. Temples are decorated with flowers, and homes are filled with the sounds of devotional songs. In a temple courtyard, a grand Rama Navami Puja is about to begin. Priests chant Vedic mantras as devotees offer prayers to Lord Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, and Hanuman. A grand Rath Yatra, chariot procession, moves through the streets. Devotees pull a beautifully decorated chariot carrying Lord Rama's idol while singing bhajans with joy. The temple organizes Annadanam, where devotees are served a grand feast of prasadam, including rice, dal, vegetables, sweets, and the special pankam drink. At the temple, a group of dancers performs Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam, portraying scenes from Lord Rama's life. Singers accompany them with melodious bhajans. As the day ends, a grand aarti is performed in front of Lord Rama's idol. Lamps glow, bells ring, and devotees chant in devotion. The sky lights up with fireworks, marking the end of a beautiful celebration. Wish you a very happy and prosperous Rama Navami.